So today is Easter, and normally people would be going to church right now. Having their whole, pastel outfits together, getting ready to eat dinner afterwards, with the whole family celebrating Jesus' death. But today is a little bit different since we're in quarantine. But the topic I want to talk about is churches. And I just have to say, which is actually my thought, is there's something about small churches I can't rock with. I just can't do it. I can't do it. But what's going on? This is Shy Harris, and today is another one of my quarantine thoughts. This is actually day 11. So, like I said, small churches, I just can't get with. And let me give a little bit of backstory to it. Let me give a little backstory. So, I'm a Christian, right? I've been in church pretty much all my life. I've went from mega churches to super small churches to old school, down south black Christian churches, Baptist churches, churches with mixed congregations, church with, all black congregations, and so on and so forth. So I've seen it all. And I've actually enjoyed my time being at those churches. There's something about those churches that I enjoy. But as I said in the intro, there's something about small churches that I can never seem to enjoy or be a fan of or want to go back or anything like that. Here's my thought. I've always been intrigued on how small churches or why they don't grow. So, like I said, I've been to a lot of different churches. And I'm not even talking about the churches that are just starting out. It's a new pastor who's just starting a new church and he's just trying to, grow it, and he's still moving up. I'm talking about the churches that have been around for 5-10 years and they still only got like 30 members. There's a problem with that. And I know this is probably going to rub a lot of people the wrong way. Saying, I love my church, I love how it's so close-knit and small. But usually in that situation, it's something that stops the church from growing. Me and my wife went to a church probably a couple years ago. One of our friends as a pastor invited us to come out. It's a small church. And then once we actually got there, we could tell why it was a small church. And it's been a small church for a while. Except once we walked through the door, nobody even greeted us. Nobody said hello. Everybody there made us feel like, not everybody, but a lot of the people there made us feel like we were aliens or we weren't supposed to be there. So that made us stop from coming back. But a lot of the other churches I've seen have issues like the pastor is just doing some wild stuff that people don't even want to be associated with it. Or the church is just a real old school church where they don't want to do anything that stick with the times. It's just a lot of older people in the church. And the church is just kind of dying off. So the reason I bring this up, outside of it just being Easter, is that with the whole quarantine happening and people can't actually go to church, that means people can't pay tithes, and that means churches are fading out. Like after this quarantine, I can see a lot of churches not coming back. Just because they never built up the infrastructure of the church to be able to sustain for something like this. So those churches that do plan on coming back, I just want to say now's the time to kind of figure out what is the issues in your church, what is the areas of opportunity, and figure out how you can correct it, because once we get out of this, things are going to be completely different. So you want to make sure if something like this happens that you're good. You've built up a congregation who wants to see you guys grow. You as a pastors, need to find ways of actually growing your congregation. So if something like this happens in the future, you're good. So that's really just my thought. And I would love to hear what you guys have to say about this. Do you feel like that is accurate, or I'm completely off base and saying that there's usually a reason why small churches don't grow? So once again, stay safe out here. Stay Rona free. Stay creating. Keep shooting. And y'all have a good one.